Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Nora, and on today's video, we are designing 4 market ideas for your valley. So I don't know about y'all, but I never know what to do with Goofy's stall. Usually I kind of just throw it somewhere in a build to get it out of the way. But honestly, as much of an eyesore that most of these market stalls are, I know that we can make a really cute build with them. So today I'm going to focus on functional but also cute build ideas that you can use for your own market on your valley. The first build is definitely not limited to the Forest of Valor. This is just where I ended up building, but if you want to recreate this on the Bind, I think it would be a great addition over there. But for this first build, I kind of had a vision of a cozy plaza sort of look, so I'm going to go structured with this build. And of course, if you wanted to city core this up, I would highly recommend adding maybe some of the fall colored buildings, or you could add the Disney Parks entrance on each side of the build. Anyways, I hope that this first idea brings you a ton of inspiration, and I'll see you in a couple of minutes when the build is completely finished. Alright friends, so here's how build number 1 turned out. I really love the color palette and I love that it's functional too, and I hope it brought you a ton of inspiration. The next idea is going to be something a little bit more Rapunzel inspired. We actually just got a new skin that was inspired by Tangled recently, and I still haven't done anything with it, so I kind of want to make this the centerpiece of the build. Also, disclaimer, my game decided to get foggy out of nowhere when I was building, so I'm sorry that some of the footage is kind of cloudy looking. But I also wanted to mention that this build I think could make a really great transition leading up to a city build, or you could use it as a plaza location, so I did try to do a little bit of an idea around this later in the build, and I hope that this also brings you some inspiration too. So here's how build number 2 turned out for our market ideas, and I hope it brought you a ton of inspiration too. I also think that this build could make a really cute storage town, so if you want some really fun themed storage areas, I think that turning the buildings over here into storage rooms could be a great addition to the build. But for our next build idea, we're going to go something with a more garden and spring approach. I actually had Switch players in mind when I was building this just because it's really simple and it won't take up a ton of your item limit, but I also think that this can make a really great filler build in case you need to fill up an awkward location in your valley. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and get this build finished up, and of course, I hope it brings you some inspiration as well. So here is how our next market build turned out, and as you can see, I decided to add in 2 house skins in the back just because I felt like it gave it a really nice finished touch to the build. Anyways, for our last build today, this will also be Switch friendly, and I kind of want to go with a more jungle outdoor storage sort of approach, so I hope that this last idea brings you a ton of inspiration, and I'll see you at the end of the video when it's completely finished. Alright friends, here's how build number 4 turned out, and of course I hope that all ideas today brought you a ton of inspiration, and let me know your favorite build in the comment section below. Also, before today's video ends, I wanted to give a huge shout out to all of my channel members. Thank you so much for supporting me as a creator, just your support in general means the world to me. Thanks again for watching, and as always, have a horrible day and see you soon.